Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm going to tell the story of basically what happened to TcZ clan and what it is now. So a lot of you might know that I recently left. Not only me, like 3 other people left too, or got kicked. I left, they got kicked, but that's kind of like the main reason why I left, because a lot of people think that it's Charlie's clan, but it's, well, I mean it is, but it's mine and Charlie's. Like we're both the creators. It was me and him, like we're the real, like the 2 creators of it. Then when we recruited people, so just want to put that out there, because every time I say I left, oh yeah I left, and people are like, oh, did Chili kick you? And like, wait, what? Goes, oh yeah, because Chili's the leader. And I'm like, oh. So just get that out there. But anyway, so basically one night, so this was like maybe like just last week. Even it wasn't that long ago, but I know it wasn't in the last few days, so maybe like last week. Me and Swaggy and I'm gonna say Abe, because you might know him as Abe or Ebel, we were all up. Like, so this was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Everyone else was in bed. So there's 4 leaders: me, Charlie, Swaggy, and Ebel. So Ebel and Swaggy are the co-leaders, and then me and Charlie are like the leaders. So, but every time we made a decision, like recruiting someone or kicking someone, we would have to be like 3 people would have to agree, because it, so then that's kind of what's best, because 3 of the leaders are agreeing, and if one disagrees, it's like, oh yeah, 3 against 1. So that's just how we done it. A lot of people are saying, if you, Charlie, wanted to do something, you could just done it straight away because you're leaders. But I mean, yeah, kind of, but now we just wanted to make it fair, so that's why we brought in 2 co-leaders. Swag and Ebel are OGs too. They're like one of the first people we recruited too, so that's why we met them co-leaders. So, but after a while we did kind of like think it was a mistake, not like the co-leader thing, just recruiting them too. I know they were OGs and all that, but you won't understand now, but when I get into the video you'll understand why it was a mistake to recruit 2 of them. But anyway, so yeah, so all 4 of us would have to agree. Like most of the time it would be 3v1. Like, so actually 4 got kicked. So very first person we kicked as a group, the decision was Warped, Warped. That's his new name, but his name is Sean anyway. Extinct, you might know him of. So I didn't want to kick him because Sean's a good friend of mine. I like him. I'm going to him this summer. He lives in, like, he doesn't live far from me, but I have school and shit. So when I'm done school and all my exams, I'm gonna go over to Sean for the summer. So I didn't want to kick him. He's just a really nice guy. I didn't want to kick him, but Swaggy, Charlie, and Ebel wanted to, so they're like, it's 3v1, so it kind of has to happen. I was like, fair enough. I'm getting outvoted here. So sorry, Sean. So yeah, he was like the first person. But then one night, okay, Charlie was in bed, so I was getting ganged up on by Swaggy and Ebel one night. So out of nowhere, Ebel comes in the group chat and puts in this long ass message. I'm not gonna lie, it was really well done. Like, if it was a group decision for all of us to kick him, it was really well done. But it was only because Ebel was angry. Something happened between them, and of course Swaggy was agreeing, because he just agrees with everyone. Just pissed me off, but he does. Never has his own like say or anything. But anyway, so I'm not gonna lie, this big paragraph that Ebel put in was actually really good. Like, and he done it himself, which is kind of it was just really good. Anyway, I don't have any screenshots of it, so but I can like it kind of made him look professional, so it made him look like he was just made a leader and he knew how to kick people, which is actually good. But see, this is like the dark side of Ebel, because Ebel is a nice guy, and I thought he really would be a good leader, because originally it was Swaggy and John were the 2 co-s, but I didn't want John to be a leader, or no, I didn't want Swaggy to be a leader. I wanted John and Ebel. But Charlie was like, nah, we need Swaggy. So I was like, alright, fair enough. So I didn't care. I was gonna vote again, so I just like, yeah, right, we'll keep Swaggy. But then after a while John left, so then I got my way, and then Ebel joined, and I was really happy because I knew Ebel would be a good leader. And he's better than me even. I'm gonna admit that he is better. Like, he's a really good leader, but it's just there's a certain side of him that, if he gets angry, it's kind of bad. But anyway, that night when Charlie was in bed, we're the 4 leaders, so we have to agree, but they didn't care. They didn't think about Charlie. They were just like, yeah, we're kicking these people. So the people were, yeah, and so the people that he wanted to kick was Chris, Igor, and Tom. So I was like, okay, I didn't even say why, because, well, I mean I did, but in the paragraph that Igor put in, it said inactivity, which didn't make sense, because Igor and Chris, like, they played with us nearly every single day. So I was like, okay, I'm a bit confused. Tom, not really. So I could see where he was coming from with Tom, but I just think he was angry with them. Like, I don't know why, it just came out of nowhere. So I thought he was angry with them, like they shit on him or something. But that probably didn't happen. I don't know. But it just came out of nowhere, and I was like, no, we're not kicking them, because they weren't inactive. So Tom is in top 5, like, in my opinion. Tom was really good, but then he stopped playing because he has like rugby and shit, and he just didn't play with us. He played with other people. So yeah, I kind of agreed with Tom, but not Chris and Igor. Like, they still played a lot. Like, they might not be the best, but they were still like active. They played with us a lot, and they upload too. So I honestly don't know why they kicked him. So I just thought that Ebel didn't like him. So and it was true. It said Inid, and I have screenshots to prove it, which I'm going to put at the end of this video. So Inid, I remember it was like he was kind of being offensive to them. He was like calling them fat and stuff. So I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, who wants to be in a clan where they get called names, right? So that's why I don't think they're gonna join back if they ever like get better. I'm not saying they're bad, but like if they improve more and TcZ want them back, I don't think they'll join back, because it's just a toxic clan. I'm not necessarily everyone. Like, Chili's a good leader. Like, he's not toxic or anything, but as I said, he was in bed because it was really late, so he has not got to do any of this video. I'm not like exposing him or anything. Like, he's my own like cousin in my family. I'm not gonna do that. But like, it's not a bad one anyway. So, you know, I'm not too exposed. So, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Chris seen it, and Chris was like, no, I'm not leaving, because Charlie's like the real leader and Kane's the real leader, so I'm gonna wait till Charlie sees this and wakes up tomorrow. And I was just thinking, right, so they were gang banging me, like, they were fucking, I was getting called so much names, and they're like, oh, you do not for TcZ, and like, you should just let me and fucking Swaggy do this because it's the best for the clan. And I was like, what? You're just kicking people because they probably, like, you're angry with them. How is that the best for the clan? And I was like, okay. And so they think the best thing for the clan is calling all of the clan names, you know, really offensive names to them. They might not think it's bad, but the person that they're calling names might take it the wrong way and do something bad. You know, I'm just saying. But anyway, so Swaggy and Evil wanted to kick all these people, and I was getting argued with. So I was like, no, I'm just not defending. I was thinking about leaving anyway, because it was pissing me off that, like, it was so toxic, and I did. So and I don't regret it. I'm not joining back. I could. Like, I could join back, but no, I don't want to. I know I already know fucking Swaggy and Ebro are gonna be in the comments. Oh no, you can't join back. But I mean, Charlie's the actual leader now since I left, because I was like over everyone, because I was the actual, like, me and Charlie owned the clan, but it was my clan from Call of Duty when I was like 14. Me and English people I used to play with. It was like our clan, but then they all left, so basically it was mine. Then I recruited Charlie. I brought him in as like, so me and Charlie are basically like the creators for Fortnite. So now Charlie's a proper owner, so, and leader, so he could easily just recruit me back, but I don't want to. So there's no point in saying that shit in the comments. But anyway, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give up on this. Fuck it, yeah, we'll just kick all of them. And I knew in the morning shit was gonna be bad, because when Charlie woke up, I knew he wouldn't agree, because Charlie likes Chris, Igor, and Tom. Like, he really likes all of them. And I knew he wouldn't be like, oh, they play every day. Or I knew he would be like, yeah, they play every day and they upload too. I knew he'd be with me on that, because Swaggy and Evil were angry over something, because they were playing with them, and something happened. But I don't know what, but I know something happened, because they won't just, because Evil agreed. Like, so Igor is the newest player, so that's why, and Evil agreed. So Charlie didn't really agree, but Ebel and Swaggy did agree, and Ebel said he really likes Igor, but out of nowhere then, like, a few days later, he wanted to kick him, and he was calling them names. So I just don't understand. That's how I know something happened, like Igor done something and pissed Ebel off, which, I mean, he could just said sorry and Ebel could just forgive him, but no, he had to like make all this drama. But yeah, so then, you know, I just like, yeah, fuck this, just kick them, why not? We said this in the leader group chat, so no one has any proof of it, except, well, if they go into the, I think everyone left the leader group chat, so I'm not sure, but see, I'm not lying. So so we just went to the leader group chat, and I was like, yeah, I agree with you guys, why not, just fucking do it. And then the next day when I woke up, Charlie was giving out, and Charlie left, so I knew this was going to happen. So basically Charlie left, and he changed everything to like VVT, I think that clan, I don't know, VVC, VVT, something like that. I don't know any of them, so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But he joined the clan like that anyway. Like I see them in the Discord server of our custom chat in the AGX servers, but I still don't know any of them though. Charlie joined them. I think he only joined for a couple hours because he's back in TcZ now, like he's the owner. So then so much people left the group chat. Like Chris left, fucking Jimmy left, even Swaggy left for some reason. And then when I woke up, because I was drinking that night, like I kind of had a hangover. I didn't get up till like 3 or 4, and then I woke up and me, Ebel, and Shirvan were the only people in the group chat. So I was like, what? Okay. And then I left as well. But then that day, or that night even, after I left, supposedly, well, I only found this out off my cousin, Charlie's little brother, Wayne, that Charlie joined back TcZ and he's the actual owner now. I didn't mind because honestly he does, like, he was the owner with me, so obviously he would get that anyway. He deserves it. So, but then what kind of pissed me off is that they all like done this without telling me. Like, I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's kind of like they tried to like keep it from me. Like they weren't like and I don't know why Charlie would just change his name to VVC, like, and then like have to pay a tenner to change his name back to TcZ. Like, that's just kind of a waste. But yeah, they got all TcZ back together, obviously except for Chris, Igor, and Tom, because they were the people who they kicked. For some reason, Charlie joined back and didn't want them back, even though that's why he left, because Ebel and Sahib started all this fucking trouble. Sahib is Swaggy, by the way. So yeah, to this day, like now, obviously it's not that long, but now it's still the way it is. Charlie, Ebel, Sahib, Jimmy, and you know all the rest that I didn't explain, except for Chris, Igor, and Tom are still in the clan. But yeah, so this video is just a story on how, like, what happened, because I've been getting asked. It's been asked in my stream, and I have explained it on my stream, but you know, more people have came than after I explained it. So I was just like, no, let's just make a video about it, because also I wanted to kind of expose the two people that, in my opinion, kind of not ruined TcZ, because it's still obviously a good clan. Like, obviously all the best players are still in it, but they kind of like, this is kind of to be like, just in case they recruit people in the future and then people have kind of like issues, you know, with, you know, like they could get offended really easily. I'm just putting it out there just in case, you know, because if people do get offended really easily and they join the clan, I'm just gonna, like, this is kind of like a warning. Just so if you do join TcZ, just beware that it is really toxic. So, and this is an example. A lot of you guys might know Ebel as like a really nice guy, and I did too. Honestly, I did. He just changed so much for some reason, and this is a screenshot to prove. So this is a group chat, and this is Chris, the guy that Ebel wanted to kick, who did kick, and Ebel is basically just calling them names. Look, like, it just says all there. Really offensive. So that's Ebel. I mean, there's way more, but these are like the only screenshots I have, because obviously I left the group chat, so I can't, you know, join back after I get added. And even if I did join back, everything that if you leave and join back, nothing's there from, because obviously you left. So only from the time you joined is all you can see now. So really the only way to see it is if Ebel and Shirvan are in the actual group chat, but Ebel is obviously the guy who I'm exposing, and Shirvan is on their side, so he's not going to give me anything. So there's really no way to, you know, prove how much more toxic they are. But this is a screenshot to prove. It's not faked or anything like that. It got sent to me by the guy Chris, who Ebel was, you know, roasting for some fucking dumb reason. And yeah, that's Ebel. Like, Ebel, I thought was a really nice guy. He's like, he is, but when he gets angry, he can be really toxic, and he doesn't realize that it can hurt someone's feelings. But I know I get it too, because when I'm angry I say shit too. But I mean, at least, like, I fucking own up and I say, yeah, I'm sorry, like, right after. But he didn't. I'm pretty sure he didn't. Like, he didn't add Chris back into the can and be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, this was a dumb mistake. You know, he didn't. That's why I know he's not sorry. And then now Swaggy, a lot of people already know is really toxic anyway. Like, people come to my streams like, yeah, Swaggy is probably the most toxic in the clan. Like, so people already know that Sahib is really toxic, but they don't know, like so this isn't really exposing for him, because he's already like really toxic anyway. But this is just a screenshot. I have like 2 or 3 of them, but there's like way more of Swaggy. Like, I could expose him in, like, not even in like in toxic ways. I can expose him in different ways too. Like, but I'm not gonna do that because obviously he's still a friend. I'm just doing this just in case people with, you know, that I get offended really easily join TcZ, and then I don't want this to happen to them like what happened to Igor and Chris. I'm sorry. So, you know, that's why. I mean, they probably won't want to talk to me after this, but that's fine. I don't know. I don't know either of them in real life, so it's not like it, you know, it affects me or anything like that. Like, I really don't care. I couldn't give a fuck if they stop talking to me. Evil lives in Sweden and Swaggy lives in like Dundalk, and I live nowhere near there. So I mean, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, this is just like, so if anyone wants to join TcZ, just let them watch this video, and just in case they get offended easily, just show them what Swaggy and Evil. And it's not only Swaggy and Evil. There's like 2 other people in the clan that would do it as well, but you know, they don't say sorry, like, and then they're like, oh, then why were you recruiting these depressed 13-year-olds to the clan? Like, it's not about that, okay? It's about like we recruit people to the clan because they're good, not because of like their health issues or fucking problems or something. But that was a quote from Swaggy anyway. He said that oh yeah, we shouldn't be recruiting 13 depressed, you know, like, it's just, why would you say that? But I'm just saying anyway. So this video, fuck, 16 minutes, kind of long, but it's a story time, so you know, people will sit through it. And I'm just saying, if anyone is going to join TcZ, just beware. It's very toxic. If I left anything out, if there's any other questions, I don't know if I left anything out, but if there is any other questions, just ask them in the comments, and I'll just answer there, because I don't know if I left anything out that is unexplained. But yeah, also just to clear other people's names, like, you know, Kyle, Swaggy, Jimmy and all that, they're really nice. Like, none of them would ever like call names or anything like that. Maybe when they're angry, but after they're angry they would be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry and shit. But these two don't, they don't care. So yeah, that's basically the story on what happened to TcZ and what it is. So if you're gonna join, beware. Peace out.